Hi guys, let's look at the next exercise of the chapter 19, which is mean and median. So in our previous exercise, we talked about mean. Let's talk about median. Median is again a way of finding the central tendency of a data, which is how the data is placed. So how far the numbers are from the middle, basically understanding and analyzing data. Median is nothing but the value of its middle term, which is exactly the middle term. Why exactly do we look at medians? So I have an example for you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 data points. I hope you notice that these six observations are close to each other, but we have one observation which is very far from these six. Let's calculate the mean of them. If I were to calculate the mean, I will add them, which is 8 plus 10 plus 11 plus 11 plus 12 plus 12 plus 1000 divided by 7. So this is 8, 18, 18 plus 22, that's 40. Now 18 plus 22 is 40, 40 plus 24, that's 64, and this is 1064. Let me reconfirm. 8 plus 10, 18, this is 22, this is 24, so this is 8, 10, 14, 2, 4, 6, right, correct, 1064, which is 7 into 1, 7, that's 36, so 7 into 5, 35. So the mean of this data would be 152. Now, out of the 7 data points, 152 is not close to any of the 7 points, which means this would be a skewed way of looking at this data, saying the mean of this data is 152. So for all such data, a better way of looking at or analyzing it is the median. What does median mean? Median is exactly the middle term. So how do we calculate median? First, we arrange the data in increasing order or decreasing order. It's exactly the same. It's just that instead of writing it in increasing order the way I've written, I would have written it 1000 first. So once you've put it in the increasing order, there are two possible options. If the number of observations is odd or if the number of observation is even. In case the number of observation is odd, median is n plus 1 upon 2th term. So in this case, n was 7, which means 7 plus 1, 8 upon 2th term, which is equal to the fourth term. So let's count the fourth term. 1, 2, 3, 4. Median is 11. And is 11 a better representation of this data? Yes, 11 is a better representation of this data. That's why this is median. This is a better way of looking at this data point, where you have some data which is very skewed from the ends. Okay, in case n is even, in that case, the median is calculated as n by 2th term plus n by 2th term plus 1 upon 2th term, which means we take the average of the two middle term, which means in case n is 8, if n is equal to 8, n by 2, which is fourth term, plus n by 2 plus 1, which is 4 plus 1, which is fifth term upon 2. So we take fourth term plus fifth term upon 2. Let's solve some questions. This will be much more clearer. Let's look at first one, which is question number 1, part 1. It says find the median of. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In this case, n is 9, which is odd. Let's first put it in ascending order. So the lowest number here is 16. Let's put it in ascending order. We have one more 16. Next is 19. Next we have 25. Next we have 26. Next we have 28. Then we have 32 and 32. And in the end we have 35. So since n is odd, median will be equal to 9 plus 1 upon 2th term, which is equal to fifth term. So let's count fifth term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So median is 26. So median is equal to 26 for this given data. Good. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 1, part 3. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. N is equal to 10 in this example, which is even. So our median will be n by 2th term, which is 5th term, and the next term after that, which is 6th term upon 2. So let's first put it in the ascending order and then figure out which is the 5th term, which is the 6th term. So let's put it in the ascending order. First number is 9. Next, 14. Next, we have a 17. In 20s, yes, we have a 21. Next, we have a 25. Anything else? No. Next, we have to go into 30, which is 34. Next, in 40, which is 43. Next, we have 50, and we have, in fact, two 50s. 150 here, 150 here. And then the last, we have a 63. So we've put it in the ascending order. We look at the 5th term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th term and the 6th term. So 5th term is 25. 6th term is 34 divided by 2, which is 59 upon 2. Therefore, median is equal to 29.5. So we calculate, in case n is even, we look at the middle two terms, which is n by 2th term plus the next term after that. In this case, n by 2 was 5. So 5th term and the 6th term, and we take average or the mean of these two terms. Good. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 2. It says following data have been arranged in ascending order. If their median is 63, find the value of x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. N is equal to 10, which is even, which means median will be equal to n by 2, in this case 5th term, plus the next term, in this case 6th term upon 2. So let's find the 5th term. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the 5th and the 6th term. So median in this case is 63, which is equal to x plus 2 divided by 2. Yes, 5th term is x, 6th term is x plus 2, which means 63 into 2, that's 126 is equal to 2x plus 2. 2x is equal to 124. X is equal to 62. That's our value of x. Find the value of x, that's the question. So x is 62. Let's look at the next question. The next question is question number 4. Out of 10 students who appeared in a test, 3 students scored less than 30. Okay, so 3 is less than 30 and 3 scored less than, or rather more than 75. So 3 is less than 30, 3 is more than 30. More than 75, sorry. 3 less than 30 and 3 more than 75. Perfect. Marks secured by the remaining 4 students are 35, 48, 40 and 66. Find the median score. So median of the whole group, in this case n is equal to 10. So this would be 5th term plus 6th term upon 2. So for the first 3 people who scored less than 30, we're not bothered about them. After that comes the next one, which is 35. Next comes 40. Next comes 48. Next comes 66. And now are 3 people who have scored more than 75. So this is more than 75. This is less than 30. So we are looking at 5th term and 6th term, which is 4, 5, 6, 40 and 48. So median will be equal to 40 plus 48 upon 2. In this case, 88 upon 2, which is equal to 44. So median is equal to 44 marks. It is better if you write your answer with the unit. In this case, median is 44 marks. That brings me to the last question of this exercise that I do with you, which is question number 5. Median of given observations arranged in ascending order is 18. Find the value of x. Let's count the number of observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. N is equal to 9, which is odd. Therefore, median is equal to 9 plus 1 upon 2th term, which means 5th term. Let's figure out which is the 5th term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So x plus 5 is median, which is given equal to 18, which means x is equal to 18 minus 5. X is equal to 13. So that's our final answer. X is equal to 13. Perfect. That brings me to an end of this video. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to write into me. Take care. Be safe. Bye-bye.